Hello guys, welcome back. In today's video I'm going to show you the part 6 video of explaining a pandas library inside of Python code. In the past part videos I show you how can we index and some other stuffs, but in today's video I will going to show you how can we change the value from our data frame, panda data frame, and then also I will give you some tip, and then also this video will going to be the last part for explaining the pandas library. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, I'm back. The last time if you see my video, I show you how the iloc and log syntax to work and their usages. And in today's video I'm going to show you how can we change the value from our data frame. And now let's get started. Okay, let's say we want to change Albania country number, ranking number, into, let's say, number 1. We can do that by just doing like this. If I say to index that, first we have to index the value of this number, and to do that first we have to assign the x to 1, and then the y into rank, or you can remind yourself by doing that if you see my last video. Okay, you can say df dot log. We can use log for this one, and then we can say number 1, and then in ranking, or I can write rank. Okay, if I run this one, as you can see here, you got a number here, and we want to change it, right? Okay, to change it, it is very easy. All we have to do is we can just say equal to, and then we can give whatever number we want to. Just let's say change it value, maybe I just to see if we run it the code and if that work. Okay, as you can see here, it tells us that we changed the data value, and we can read it have also some warning: setting an item of incomplete table data set is deprecated and will raise an error in the future version of panda. Change value has data type incompatible with int64. Please explain cost compatible data first. Of this code we write it. Okay, I think in the future version of panda it will not going to work. It will get some error if we did that, but to change the variable we can do that by just easily. We can do that like this, and if we run the data frame, if we see the head of the data frame, we can see the changed value, and as you can see here, we changed it. Here it was 138, but now we change the value into this one. And if we want to get the original one, we can just reset and to read the data again. Then if I print it out, here nothing changed, but if I run this one, I will going to get back to the original one. Okay, that's how we can change one value. And this is how we can change it, only one value. Okay, but let's say we want to change this posting, whatever. I'm not hater this country or whatever. I'm just using randomly. Okay, if you are from this country, okay, let's change it to those two value here. Okay, to do that we can say one, no, I mean rank up to this thing, and then we can specify it by using list, and then we're going to change that, and I'll explain you after I write it down. And let's copy this one and paste it here, and if I run this one I will get error because we try to change one thing, we try to change two things with one thing. I think it does work. Yep, it work. Okay, I don't want to confuse you. Let's say, and then let's copy this one, and then let's give it just number one before this one, because just to see those are different. If I run this one, okay, yep. Now what the code going to do is in my thinking, I'm not 100% sure, but I will going to assign 138 into changed value, and then also we will going to change this into this value we put here. Let's see the head of the data. Yep, that's how it works. Okay, thus we can change I mean, this is a very complex thing to know in one day, and I highly suggest you to play with it. And now we change the row, but what if we want to change this row and then also this row? How can we do that? Or let's change these three, and then up to three, these three by three, let's change it. We want to change this one, and that, like that. I think you got the idea. Okay, to do that we want to first, before we change it, we want to index it, so 1 up to 3, right? So we can say 1 up to 3, and then instead of this, rank up to country, and let's see the value here. Yep, okay, this is what we want to change it. And let's try this one again, and let's see the head. Okay, this is what we want to change right here. Okay, so to change that, first we assign, we want to give some value here, and if you say change it, I think I spelled it wrongly. Chance it, not, that's not what I want. This is the power of okay, what I okay, if I do that, I think it will going to assign for every single value into change it. Let me run this one. I think, okay, it doesn't work. It's because cause. Okay, if I surround it with another list, that work? Doesn't work. Okay, this doesn't work. Okay, now let me show you where I okay, let's say this is changed 0 and 0, and I'll explain you after I write it down why I give it this number. Okay, and then let's do this for every single, and we can adjust the number. Okay, I think, okay, let's add another list here and here, and let's change this to 1, and let's change this to, let's change it this one to 1, and 1 1 2 2 1 2 2. Okay, and if I run this one, does that work? Yep, it's work. And if I run this one, you're going to get it, the idea. Okay, as you can see here, and I will going to explain how this work. Okay, and if you understand this thing, I mean, you are in a good shape. And let me explain what. Okay, this is this one is a list inside of this, a list, and it have another list inside of 3 elements. It have 3 lists, have this one here. This is the big, this one is the big list, and under this big list we have 3 another list, and under those 3 lists we have 3 values. It is hard to even explain it, and first let me try to visualize it. Okay, this is what's going to happen. This is the value we are indexed, right? Like this is what we indexed. So the first value will going to be for this one, and the second will be for this one, and the third one will be for this one, and that's how it changes. I mean, I'm not a good teacher to explain this thing, and I don't know even if the person that have a good teaching experience cannot explain you this well, because it is hard to explain it. It is not only the list, it is a vector. If you are come with some knowledge of linear algebra, I think you're going to understand it quickly. But if you don't have any background of linear algebra, it is hard to understand it. But it just, if you got the pattern, this is just what's happening. this will going to be for the first one, and the second one going to be for the second one, and that's how it's going to be work. And to wrap it up on your mind to understand it well, I highly suggest you again to write it down the code and watch another many videos, and I hope you will going to be understand it well. Try to change this for column, and then also two column, this one right here. Ignore this one and then ignore this one here. Try to change this value, and if you do it throughout those challenge, you are going to gain good understanding of how that work, because it's hard to explain the part whatever, but I highly suggest you to write the code and try to index it and try to change the value by making a list like this one. And if you have 3D data set, you can add another list like this one, and then you can copy this one this is 3D. I mean, it is very complex. You can also have 4D, but I mean, if you understand this thing, I hope you will going to be more efficient to learn. And this is what 4D look like, I mean 3D look like in the least way. And just search it out and figure out by yourself and watch another people teaching about this stuff. And that's all I got for you today. And also, if you want to I also in the beginning of the video I say I will going to give you some tip, and this is the one tip I give you to run the code on yourself. And then also, if you want to know about more detail about pandas library, go to pandas website, just search pandas library and you will going to get it in whatever you're using browser, and you can learn from that. But if you know this one, you're good to go to learn machine learning. And if you also have to know another libraries, and I will make a video about that. And I will see you guys in the another libraries explanation video, and I hope I see you there. Goodbye.